So, are you looking for your first car? Well, this might be an ideal choice for you. It was originally launched in 2020, and well, this is actually the demo unit that I used. And it's now 3 years old. Now that it's 3 years old, it's a good gauge for your ownership experience if you want to get this, the 2023 Honda City RS. So I understand that a facelifted version is going to come out soon, and by the time this video publishes, I'm pretty sure it'll be out. But let's look at the basics of what the Honda City offers you. In this RS trim, you get nice 16-inch wheels, a blacked out side mirror here, of course, a sporty roofline that extends all the way to the back. You also get LED taillights, and this nice trunk spoiler along with this faux carbon fiber diffuser. Now that we've sort of tackled what the car offers on the exterior, aside from its gorgeous LED headlights at the front and the RS grille, let's take it out for a drive. So we're now driving the Honda City in the parking lot, and what I can tell you is even if it's a 3-year-old unit and with about 16,000 kilometers on the clock, it still feels brand new. Of course, the bushings are a little bit worn in already, and well, the car's brakes feel a little bit old, the tires are a little bit used, but it's still pretty sprightly despite its age. The transmission is still willing to get you moving, and the handling is still pretty good. One of the things I liked when this car first launched was its handling. It's now a little bit oversteer bias, and thanks to the updates that Honda did to the engine, which is now a dual overhead cam, it has a little bit of a meatier mid-range for better acceleration. Now we can't really test it out here, but later when we go on the open road, we'll show you what we mean. Anyway, in terms of its interior, it's actually well sorted out. Granted, yeah, it does use a couple of affordable materials and, well, coarse and scratchy plastics, but that's a given for this kind of vehicle and its price point. Despite its age, the plastic still looks shiny, and it's, well, durable at best, really. You do get this nice leather-wrapped steering wheel, a bunch of analog gauges for your tachometer and speedometer, and of course, this, a 7-inch infotainment system that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's seamless in the sense that you just plug it in play and it'll automatically connect, and it also doubles as your reverse camera. So now we're on the open road with the Honda City, and what I can tell you is despite this being a 3-year-old car, its get up and go is pretty strong. And if I floor it right now, of course there's a CVT effect, rubber banding effect, where the revs go up first, then the car starts to accelerate, but it's still pretty responsive despite its age. Remember, it has around 16,000 kilometers on the clock, so this car is well used. It's a good gauge as to what to expect from a car that's around 3 years old. So it's well worn in, there's a lot of scratches, bumps, and bruises on the car right now, and I'm pretty sure the CVT fluid hasn't been changed yet from this car. Aside from that, there's really not much to complain about. You do get paddle shifters, as this is the RS model, which is great if you want some degree of manual control over the car. Again, this is still a CVT, so you can expect a little bit of slip when you're driving it. Now, if you want to be a little more frugal, there is Eco mode available down here, but that just basically dulls the throttle response a little bit. So, another thing about the Honda City is its build quality. It's actually pretty good. Look, there isn't much squeaking, there isn't much creaking, and of course here, I can fool around with the knobs and it doesn't really come off. It's actually well sorted out. So even if it's 3 years old, it's still pretty decent. I like it. So, in terms of performance, well, the City handles pretty decently. You do get a nice amount of noise at the higher revs and a good meaty mid-range for that torque in the middle. Acceleration is, well, muted because of the CVT. Now, if we had this in a 5-speed manual, then it will be a different story as it can put more of the power down to the ground. I have driven a 5-speed manual version of this, and it's a night and day difference in terms of power delivery. This CVT version waits for the power to come in, while the manual version of this just delivers it right away. So if you want the manual version, if you want a sportier drive, then get the manual version of this if you can, and it's only available now in the second-hand market because Honda has removed it from its local lineup. But if you're okay with having an automatic and, well, this CVT, then it's still a good bet for you to get this, the RS. Does the Honda City, this 2023 model, have what it takes to be your ideal first car? Yes and no. Yes, because it has the features that you'd want. It has the power, it has the infotainment system, it has the reverse camera, and it has the looks. No, because of its price. It's priced at 1,093,000 Philippine pesos, which is a big ask for people. Yes, there are more affordable models down the line like the V and the S, but they do come with less features. Now, we understand that the 2024 model is coming soon with a host of new features available, so if you want to get this exact spec, you're going to have to get it secondhand. But it's well worth it. So earlier in the drive, I mentioned that it has decent fuel economy figures. Well, that's partly thanks to this. It's a dual overhead cam 1.5-liter gasoline engine that produces 121 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. It is mated to a CVT transmission, which gives you the best amount of fuel possible. Now, in terms of fuel economy figures, you're looking at 8 to 11 in the city and around 15 to 18 in the highway. So it's decent. Make sure to catch our full review on this 2023 Honda City RS on autofun.ph. Make sure to like us on Facebook, Autofun Philippines, and to follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well. Oh, one more thing. If you like the video, share it. Bye!